EPA Midway meteorologist Bobby Martins here with your outlook for July 12th, 2024. Before I get into our daily forecast sponsor for Friday, I do want to make mention. I'm going to start doing it today, and I'll do it again with the weekend video forecast, which I'll do tomorrow, but I will not be here the entire week of next week. So I'm going to be completely disconnected from reality and down the Outer Banks, North Carolina. I will not be here. So there was no daily forecast videos that are going to run the entirety of next week. Okay, so if you're going to look for, and I want to mention this at the beginning of the weekend video forecast as well. If you're looking for the daily forecast video, the one that's done tomorrow is going to be sitting there for an entire week because I will not be here and I will have no ability to record daily forecast videos during that time frame. My staff will be updating the local forecast, the written local forecasts, and there'll be Facebook posts every single day linking to that local forecast, but that is all that is going to be happening next week as I'll be completely disconnected and enjoying life down in the Outer Banks, North Carolina. The Friday video forecast is proudly sponsored by McCall Collective Brewing. McCall is a family-owned and operated brewery with 2 locations in the Lehigh Valley. Their original Southside Allentown location is at 102 East Susquehanna Street, and their second location, McCall Collective Tap House in Trexlertown, is located at 7743 Hamilton Boulevard. Both locations are open 7 days a week and have a full food menu, plenty of beer to choose from for both dine-in or takeout, along with local wine and cocktails. Christmas in July is going on for the rest of this month beginning today, and you can receive full pours of either Through the Woods or Delightful for only $5. And if you buy a 4-pack of each to go, you'll save $5 on that purchase. For details about that and all of their upcoming events, please visit their Facebook page, or to place online orders, visit their website, McCallCollectiveBrewing.com, proud sponsors of the Friday video forecast. We talked about this in the last couple of days, last couple of videos that I did. The outer periphery of this high pressure was going to produce a stalled frontal boundary. Here's that high pressure right here. It actually has moved west today a little bit, and that's pushing this frontal boundary. Was down the Jersey Shore yesterday, is now pushing back to the northwest. That is going to become the focus of scattered showers and thunderstorms. There's also an area of interest down here from the National Hurricane Center. This is not likely to be named into a tropical system, but this feed from this is going to bring tropical moisture into our region, very high dew points, high precipitable water content, and that means along that frontal boundary, they're going to have this wave of low pressure moving along it, and they're going to have some showers that are going to develop into periods of rain and some scattered thunderstorms. And there's actually a flood watch from the National Weather Service in our southeastern PA counties and all the way through central Jersey. Right through here, there's a flood watch in between those areas for that reason. It's because that stalled boundary is there, the wave of low pressure moving along it, enhancing rainfall, and you have much needed rainfall across these regions. Now, this is going to go into at least part of Saturday, so it's not the best timing. But for those of you that own homes and you have your grass is dying, your vegetation is dying, and you're tired of wasting your money watering any vegetation you have out there, trying to grow plants and any kind of vegetation, it's been dying, and unless you're watering it religiously, so you get a break in the action here with this rain coming in. It could be quite beneficial. Some areas are going to get 1 to 2 inches of rain out of this, and I wouldn't be surprised if some areas get even higher than that in some localized cases. Okay, so along that stalled boundary, that frontal boundary is going to be remaining in place until through the overnight and into, or at least early Saturday morning. Further southeast, you'll continue this into the afternoon, but I think the interior is going to shut this off earlier in the day on Saturday, and that means clouds giving way to sun on Saturday. But here's the NAM high-res future simulated radar shutting this off at, this is actually noon. Let me back this up a little bit here into the morning, and you see some showers initially, and then they're going to have steady periods of rain and maybe some thunderstorms mixed in with this, moving over Philadelphia Metro in parts of southeast PA, and you can see this just continuing through the entire night. We get to Saturday morning, not much going on in the interior, still some activity going on in our eastern areas, and that moves off the coast during the course of the afternoon. So the interior is going to be clouds giving way to sun, and we're going to have improving conditions throughout the day. I do think we're going to have trouble for the Phillies game in South Philadelphia against the Oakland A's this evening. I don't think you're going to have a problem on Saturday. Okay, so it's looking a lot better for Saturday as the time the game starts is right here, right there. Nothing going on in Philadelphia. I think you have the opportunity to play the second game. You might not be able to get tonight's game in. We'll see how that works out exactly. But right now, there's a lot of activity here during game time. A lot of activity. I really don't see this taking place tonight, but we'll see how that works. But we have scattered showers and thunderstorms most prevalent once we get into the afternoon, later in the afternoon, mid-afternoon onward is when we'll have the best opportunity for that, going straight through the overnight into early Saturday morning. And then again, once we get in the afternoon, this will be relegated just to the southeastern areas across Delaware, South Jersey, and that's it, okay? Total precipitation for this event. I'm going to move this forward and do a time lapse here just to give you an idea of what the accumulated precipitation could be. And it's going to be a sharp cutoff here. Far northwestern areas are not going to see anything. So we get up here, northwest of that line there, we get up places like Wilkes-Barre, Williamsport, Lock Haven, State College, Sealands Grove. You might not see too much out of this. The fringe areas are going to be southern Poconos all the way down here to Harrisburg, okay, where you can be either side of the coin there. You could either get a bunch more than you expected or a lot less than you were going to expect. I don't think there's going to be a middle ground, unfortunately, until you get a little bit further east to get into Lebanon County, Berks County, Lehigh County, Northampton County, into northwest New Jersey. You get some areas in here getting in the 1 to 2 inch range right in here, okay? That's the same areas that are under the flood watch currently. They do not have the Lehigh Valley under the flood watch currently, but that might change later. Either way, it's going to be beneficial rain no matter how you look at it. These are the areas. The areas I circled here are the areas that need it the most, okay? These areas up here are not getting into anything, but you really don't need it as bad as areas further southeast. I know you probably want it if you're somebody that's a gardener or you just want to keep your grass green, whatever it is. These areas here down here haven't seen much over the last 6 weeks, so it can really use it. This is very beneficial for that from that standpoint. Okay, so the good thing is it's not going to mess up with your entire weekend because you're going to have the first part of Saturday, maybe a little wet to start, and then partial clearing later in the day, and then Sunday is a mostly sunny day. We are going to have ridging building to the region next week, and that's going to be from Sunday through Wednesday with temperatures in the 90s across the entire region. Some areas are getting the mid to upper 90s, especially when you get around Monday, Tuesday time frame. And we're looking at dry conditions through on Sunday. Once we get to Monday, there could be an isolated thunderstorm late in the day as this next system approaches right here. If I can get this to load right here. Is it going to load? There we go. Okay. So if we move to the latter part of Monday, there is an opportunity, at least for the interior, for an isolated thunderstorm on Monday. Same thing here on Tuesday, isolated thunderstorms. The more concentrated area of showers and thunderstorms is going to come on Wednesday as a cold front moves through the region, and that's a little bit more scattered by the time we get to midweek next week, and that's going to break the current heat wave, or the most recent heat wave that we're expecting between Sunday and Wednesday. And then once we get to Thursday, and behind that front, here's Thursday. Interior is going to be dry, maybe scattered showers and thunderstorms still lingering in our southeastern areas, but temperatures are going to be coming down, and winds are going to shift to the northwest. We're going to have a nice day by the time we get to next Thursday, hopefully, at least for the interior locations, not dealing with any scattered showers and thunderstorms. Temperatures near average and low humidity for a change, right? As the wind turns to the northwest at that point. And before that, though, we're going to be dealing with plenty of humidity straight through next Wednesday. I'm EPA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is our outlook for July 12th, 2024. Have a great Friday.